This is a Ukrainian drone hitting an oil refinery in Moscow. It's part of the biggest attack on the Russian capital in years. The roof of this storage tank blown hundreds of meters in the air. Russia claims its air defenses shot down around 180 drones headed to Moscow. It isn't clear how many managed to get through. Even some of those shot down still caused significant damage. Direct drone strikes and debris from those shot down, sparking fires across the city, including in residential areas. The Moscow oil refinery, which processes 12 million tons of oil per year, is the main target of the wave of drones sent by Ukraine. It is the second time this week it has been hit. President Zelenskyy describing the attacks as long-range sanctions. By intentionally striking refineries, Ukraine is damaging a key part of Russia's economy. Moscow's airports were closed for hours during the attack, delaying hundreds of flights. The stream of drones which have struck other parts of Russia as well as the capital are being fired by specialist units like this across the border. US broadcaster CNN filmed with one unit, who say they launched 200 drones in a night. Some are jet-powered, some act as decoys to divert Russian air defenses. All are powered by AI.
Those are decoys. We sent hundreds of them. Some are empty, some with a payload. The payload is small, but it's enough to destroy air defense systems.
Russia says it intercepted 500 drones across the country overnight. But the columns of thick black smoke in Moscow show that this recent Ukrainian resurgence, this drone campaign, is striking in Moscow, the heart of Russia, and in oil, the heart of its economy. Speaking at a NATO meeting, Ukrainian President Zelenskyy outlined the aims of this attack and plans for future ones.
Russia attacks Ukraine every day. So please do not postpone, even by a single day, what can be done through Pearl today. And, dear friends, you have probably all seen how Russia struck the Kyiv Pechera with drones. And it's one of the most important Christian holy sites, not only in our region, but for the entire Christian world. It was from the Lavra and the hills of Kyiv that Christianity spread eastward across our part of Europe. Attacking such places is, in fact, a crime against humanity. Of course, we are preparing our responses to such Russian attacks. And today you can see one of those responses in the Moscow region this morning. So our long-range sanctions are hitting Russian oil facilities, refineries very, very effectively. And Russia is already facing fuel shortages, and that federal budget revenues are falling significantly. And at the same time, our mid-range strikes are seriously disrupting Russian military logistics. But Putin is not stopping this war. He insists on continuing it, so the pressure must grow. Every project supporting Ukrainian drones and our weapons production in Ukraine, and together, of course, with you, with partners, and every sanctions measure against Russia for this war, all of it must grow. And of course, we are ready to share our experience more actively. Already, within our drone deal format, 15 NATO countries and 12 non-NATO countries are involved. These are different regions of the world, and we need to be active everywhere. Let us use today's meeting to discuss at the team level what is needed to speed up this work. Everyone can see that Ukrainians are strong, and I'm grateful to all your service members and to everyone at the political level and to everyone in your defense ministers who treats Ukraine and Ukrainian soldiers with respect. And more than once, I have heard that it is not only Ukraine that needs the support of Europe and all other countries represented here and in our other coalitions. You also need Ukraine. This is true and it matters.